I typically carry seeds with me, and if I find a place that's likely, then I plant some seeds there and, hope they'll sprout.
Ted Rusiger is a modern-day Johnny Appleseed, randomly planting seeds along the hiking trails of Central Mass.
Oh, I have maybe 100 different plantings last I checked.
But these aren't apples. No, Rusiger is on a one-man crusade to raise the profile of what's been called America's forgotten fruit, the pawpaw. If you've heard of pawpaws at all, it's probably from the catchy little children's ditty.
Way down yonder in the pawpaw patch.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, these guys are...
But pawpaws are actually the largest fruit native to the United States, and reportedly George Washington's favorite dessert. Rusiger, a retired engineer, got hooked a number of years ago.
I guess I just read about them somewhere and I thought, I gotta taste a pawpaw before I die.
Rusiger must have liked what he found.
Oh, yeah.
He now has a veritable pawpaw patch in his Holyoke yard, 14 trees of different varieties. The taste of pawpaws has been described as a custardy mix of mango, banana, and passion fruit, a flavor seemingly at odds with its northern forest habitat. Who'd have thunk it?
Oh, yeah.
Not Rusiger.
It's an exotic fruit that isn't exotic, it's native.
First impressions run the gamut.
It's interesting. I don't know if that's in a good way or a bad way yet.
At Honeycomb Creamery in Cambridge, a pawpaw sherbet appears for a brief run every fall when the fruit is in season.
Most of the facial reactions when they first tried it were like, what is this? What am I eating?
Owner Kristen Rummel enjoys challenging her customers with unusual flavors.
It's wild. It's very fun.
Especially when converts are made.
I think you need to give it some time because it's a flavor I've never tasted before, or so it's new, but it's pretty good. I like it.
Feeling pawpaw curious? Get thee to the Mushroom Shop in Somerville.
And it's one of those kind of last flavors that people have never had before.
Tyler Akabani's Mushroom Shop in the Winter Hill neighborhood is all about having fun with fungi. But not far from the $200 per ounce truffles is a basket of pawpaws.
Yeah, it defies all of our typical assumptions of what can grow here.
For a few weeks in the fall, the Mushroom Shop becomes the go-to place for the pawpaw underground.
Yesterday's pawpaws sold more than mushrooms.
Akabani was gaga for pawpaws from the very first squishy bite.
I think once you've tasted it, it's, it just gets a hold of you, and it's very, we can never think of the word of it. It's alluring.
Back in Holyoke, yet more homegrown Huda-thunkets.
This is calabaza. These are deadly. This is the hot peppers, but people love it. This is for sofrito too.
Holyoke has the highest percentage of Puerto Ricans per capita of any city in the U.S., but the local markets carried none of their traditional foods. Enter Nuestras Raíces, 30 acres of urban farmland where Spanish specialties are grown by small farmers like Rosa Ortiz Aponte.
The community gardens themselves are host to over 100 families who grow cultural foods there, and it's very affordable.
Aponte Farm does a brisk business at local farmers markets. After all, where else are you going to find recao any fresher? Or service any friendlier?
Then I put it in the soup, I put it in the beans, I put it in the yellow rice. You could use it with anything, yeah? And I love it too. It makes it tasty. Have that Puerto Rican taste.
And back to those pawpaws. I'm curious, a bit on the fence. Why don't we know more about this fruit?
Well, it turns out they're kind of a terrible commercial fruit. They're soft, they bruise easily, they're very hard to transport, so it's hard to keep them in stock on store shelves, and their shelf life is very short. So you have to sort of find these local little dealers like you saw and go and get your pawpaws.
They look mushy.
They do kind of look mushy.
All right, still ahead. Helping Hands on the Farm.